Hello Taurus, and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your What Do You Need to Know for June tarot reading, and your energy is justice. So there might be some decision that is in the mix. You might be going through some legal situations. You also might be looking at things extremely objectively and fairly in a balanced and logical, cognitively logical way. All right, let's see. What does Taurus need to know for June? Interesting. I feel like this has to do more with your mind and just like having a balanced mind and perspective. And you're kind of in the middle of that right now about a lot of things, and it's looking good, okay? So in the past energy, the outcome is good, okay? But the past energy is the Eight of Swords. That is, you know, kind of blocking yourself from manifestation because we're just being really stuck in like a particular belief or belief system. You know, I know that honestly, you Tauruses can be so stubborn, and I feel like sometimes it's to your benefit and sometimes it's to your detriment. And in this situation, it's to your detriment because you are so determined. This is the thing. This is the way to go. This is it. And you are blocking yourself from other potential positive outcomes that would be just as good, if not better for you, okay? You're really frustrating yourself with this. And you are coming up as the moon, so I feel like you might be really depressed, okay? If you're in a really low place, please seek help. Wherever you are in the world, I'm fairly certain you can ask your doctor for resources or information, like doctor's offices and things like that have a lot of information, okay? Because you might be feeling really low, really emotional. You might be doing like kind of some subconscious stuff might be coming up. It might be confusing for you. Please like be really careful. And if you are, this is not a good card to have to and dabble in any type of like drugs or alcohol. So please be very like careful with that. And I would advise not to do that at all, like anytime, but definitely not when you're feeling in a way that is not very good, because you are on a path of healing, and sometimes going into like old crutches can throw you off of that path. I don't necessarily see that happening with you, but at the end of the day, all of the other cards are minor arcana, which means that like they're much more flexible, okay? What you need to know is the Two of Swords. So there might be like something you've been thinking about, or a decision you're going to make, or there's something that's kind of been on standstill for a while, and you're kind of just waiting for things to get some momentum and move forward. Or it could be that also, if it is to do more with your mind and your belief system, like you're kind of holding these two opposing beliefs and being like, how can I move forward with both of these beliefs? And I feel like the energy is the Six of Swords, so you're doing a lot of healing. You've come through a lot. So I feel like the energy in the past with that Eight of Wands being really shut down mentally, like I feel like you've moved beyond that. And yeah, you're doing really well. The outcome, this is interesting, is this Queen of Wands. So ultimately you are going to be your amazing authentic self. This could also have something to do with a fire sign female. But it also could be putting yourself out there, but not like overtly in a way, but just kind of saying, hey, like this is what's right for me, this is what I believe in. This could also be you well into a project that is very like creative and spiritual and intuitive, and it makes you feel really good. You might kind of move more towards what you love to do, for example. You might follow your heart a little bit more and your intuition, and that makes you feel good, because all of the present energy and past energy are swords, which are kind of like up in your head. And I think in the future, it looks like you're going to definitely follow a lot more of your intuition. Also, because we've got the Ace of Wands, this can be an inspired idea, the birth of something. But just like you're really, when you get in touch with your intuition and your emotions, but mainly your intuition, you're going to get out of your head, and you're going to be able to like have a better balance in your life and see things a bit more clearly. And you'll be happier too. All right, let's get some clarification cards for Taurus. Interesting. All right, so by the way, like this might not just be with you. This could be a situation with someone else, like you're waiting for someone else to make a decision And when they've healed enough, then they'll come towards you, but you're feeling kind of sad about it, and maybe you blocked them out in the past, for example. But I feel like you're going to potentially be like, if this is to do with another person, you are going to be more open to them and more hopeful in the future, okay? You might seriously be like crushing on someone else and want to have a romantic relationship with someone else, okay? If this is all internal, it's going to be a better balance with your masculine and feminine and self-love within you. And this also could be like work or creative project or an idea, okay? And I feel like if that's the situation, your mind has blocked you, okay? But now you're gonna go back more with your intuition, and even though you had an idea in the past, and it might have come up deep from the subconscious, so even if you are going through like a difficult time, doing that like shadow work and deep diving is going to allow you to really tap into your creativity, because how's the saying go? Like, it's like, when you go into the deep parts of yourself, there is treasure, right? Like it's dark and it's scary, but when you go there, you find treasure. And I feel like that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to come up with a great idea, get more in touch with your intuition, and you're going to come up with a very creative idea. And it's going to be very unique, and I think it will do quite well. I think if this has to do with someone else, they have kind of completed a certain part of their growing and healing, and they are going to, once they've healed enough, they're going to start contacting you again, sending messages and being more communicative, and that will make you feel really good and like you're reawakened again in a sense. But I feel like if this is to do with different aspects of yourself, you're going to feel a lot more energy. You're going to want to do more and go out more and just communicate with people more in general. And I feel like you're going to come out with this with a lot of hope and positivity. And this is a big desire of yours, and you're going to go out and do your best to actualize it. And you're very capable, that's for sure. All right, let's get some advice cards for Taurus for this situation. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, so the first advice card, we have got the 7 of Cups, smoke and mirrors. So I feel like this might have to do with like your confusion, or someone else is confusing you, and it's kind of making you not really know like what's real or what to believe. Someone or yourself might be telling you, just kind of what you want to hear and rationalizing, and it's kind of making you a bit detached from reality in a way. And the second advice card is the Chariot. For some of you, this might mean to go on a holiday. It might mean for you to focus on something you've always wanted to do and just go for it. It will make you feel alive. If there's a creative project or something you want to do, just go for it. Do it full force. You got this. The third advice card, we've got the 2 of Swords. So just to kind of be patient, because this will pass. It's a minor arcana. If there's something in your life or something with a person or situation in your life that's not really moving forward, which is what you need to know, like you're just gonna have to wait it out, and that's pretty much it. And you might want to back down energetically a little bit. All right, the fourth advice card, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So just continue, just know that whatever this project is, or whatever the situation is that you're wanting to kind of move forward with in the future, that you won't see the biggest growth straight away. It will come later. Just continue to nourish the soil, invest in the situation, and you got this. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's all in the description below. And like, share, comment, all that good stuff. It really helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. And if you're still here, secret bonus card, the Fool. That means go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Even if you think you're not ready, go for it. You got this.